Take the grenade, you motherfucker, if you're not dead already. Here we go. Welcome to the wonderful world of Tarkov.
Hello!
Oh, hello, Jonathan.
Here?
How are you doing?
No way, man.
Ну ладно, работаем дальше.
I realized I brought the gun and I was not supposed to bring it because
Yeah,
this is
fine.
my
It's
this is my quest gun. So we have to survive this.
could be worse. So we're on customs. You kind of know your way around. I think over there is your fun quest truck.
It's kind of the only quest I know. Why do I have to go to truck?
To get the golden pocket watch.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
Like over there. Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
thing is down. Might have been.
I'm prepared to bet I didn't hit.
You're gonna see it on the end screen. There's no way to tell.
Why is everybody shooting? I don't like this game.
It's very hostile. Oh, speaking of hostile games, you know what game I played recently?
Yeah. You know what just occurred to me?
Sorry.
So yeah, you want to talk about Cyberpunk, right?
I wanted to say Dota 2 because it's like the most toxic game in the fucking world. But yeah, sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it more toxic than Dating Simulator?
I mean, it's toxic because of the other people playing it.
Okay.
What on
Dating
earth?
Simulator probably is as well. You know what just occurred to me? You want to talk about Cyberpunk, right? You want to talk about anything. You know what the problem is? We're on the map where we can't talk about things because we'll just get shot. Remember? Remember we said this is a bad map to talk about things?
Well, I mean, we might get interrupted once in a while. But
Anyway, I got the pocket watch.
sweet. You want to check for some salivas in the over there?
Let's check for some sleevers. Right. So you want to talk about Dota? Is that it?
I don't want to talk about Dota. No, I just wanted to make a comment that I installed it and that it's as toxic as everybody says.
You installed Dota and you hadn't played it before.
How?
Where are you?
Played it like once.
Oh, we're being shot at. I think from somewhere.
Yeah. I'm dead. I didn't see him at all.
This is not good. This is not good.
Get out with your pocket watch if you can.
How do I get out of here?
A player with a shotgun.
Hold. Yeah, I was guessing it was a player. Okay.
Yeah, old gas station is a good bet. So you just sneak around the map corner.
This coming. It's close, I think. I don't know. I'm scared. Oh yeah. Take the grenade, you motherfucker, if you're not dead already. Here we go. He's dead. Wait, there's somebody else shooting? What? Oh shit! No, I'm dead. I killed a USEC.
Nice. Sweet.
So I killed another player. So that's something. Anyway, Jonathan, let's run that back. So we are back in hell.
It's not that bad. Look, there's lovely trees and stuff like that around and everything.
Are we going to the truck again?
Let's go to the truck again. Yeah.
Go to the truck again.
This is like the worst spawn, in my opinion. Okay,
I
it
always
looks
get
like
the
that
spawn.
truck. It's the same 3D model, but it's actually not that truck. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright.
Just saying. I know where the truck is now. We just went there. My brain works that long. No, I can't run anymore. Do you want to talk about things?
I want to talk about things. I want to talk about Cyberpunk.
You've been playing Cyberpunk. You're playing the hot games again.
The hot games again. Yeah, I'm so up to date. You can see that I'm a total news journalist man as well. You know, like that Willem Dafoe meme where he goes like,
you know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah, and it's because the Netflix anime launched actually, so their marketing ploy totally worked, and I was like, oh, that's.
Wait, you have Netflix in Denmark? I thought they cancelled the service because of the tax.
No, they basically as far as I could see, they're just not producing any Danish shows or have stopped some collaborations.
So the thing is, I watched some shit on German TV where they told me, well, I watched it on the internet, where they said that Denmark doesn't have any Netflix anymore because of the tax, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Jonathan, we need to talk about this. And then Jonathan is like, what do you mean? I'm watching Netflix right now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're gonna be like all the money you make. But there's a suppressed.
No,
shots
so
close.
the story
wait.
went.
What? Suppressed shots very, very close. Oh. Oh! Bridge, I'm down.
You dead? Where was he?
Bridge.
Where
On the
on
bridge.
the bridge? Oh! I'm dead.
It is the worst spawn.
Didn't even get a shot off. It's the worst map. We can't pull momentum.
Yeah.
Well, Jonathan, let's run this back. Right, we are back in this wonderful world of Tarkov. Jonathan, where are you?
How are you enjoying your day today? Isn't that
great.
fun? You know, isn't that great?
This is really messing with my pacing for the story we're telling.
So you said no Netflix in Denmark, says German media.
So what I was watching this thing, right, where they said, okay, so Denmark has passed this law because they want people who are in shows, in streaming shows, to be compensated fairly, which kind of makes sense. And then so it was for the production, right, when they produce things. But then it's also like 6% on all streaming income.
Okay.
And then Netflix said,
wait,
well,
per
it's
actor?
not worth... What?
Per actor?
No, it means it's a tax.
Okay.
Like the government takes 6% on all streaming income. Apparently.
Okay.
That's what they told me, which apparently they lied on the other stuff, so I wouldn't... Thanks for this gun, by the way. It looks excellent.
That's pretty good.
What is this?
UMP?
Is this UMP? Nice. So, yeah, and so Netflix said, well, that's not worth it. And so the German media told me they shut the whole service down.
Right. No, that's not true. I think it's more like they stopped producing anything in Denmark because then they don't need to produce,
they were saying
pay
that
any
too.
Danish actors.
Yeah, that's not in... They were saying that too, but then they said they stopped the whole service, so that's...
Right. I thought it was like a corporate tax thing, you know, where you tax like Facebook, or where often parties talk about like taxing Facebook and other tech giants for all the revenue they make in a country. You know what I mean? I thought it would be a thing like that.
Yeah, like that, but just for like producers and they pay. You know, like if they produce a show in Denmark, then they pay they tax Netflix for that, and then the government pays the producers and actors. You know?
Yeah. It's like the thing for writers where you get stuff.
Yeah. Which I don't. Anyway, so that wasn't. So you can watch the Cyberpunk. So you watched the Cyberpunk anime.
I did watch the Cyberpunk anime, and it's not a bad anime actually. I mean, I'm a bit of a. I don't like a lot of animes. I like stuff like Ghost in the Shell and Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that. It's like.
So what you're saying? So you're a bit of an anime hater.
I'm a bit of an anime hater with lots of shows. I mean, they were fun when I was a kid, you know, to watch like Dragon Ball and all kinds of stuff. But now I'm actually a bit picky, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of them are dumb, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, lots of people still find them entertaining, and it's like great to just have on for them, and you know, they find that to be like a good, easy watching kind of experience, and I'm like, no, this is just annoying for me.
It's just dumb. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that as well.
And
but it's not a bad show, is what you're saying.
It's not a bad show. It actually has some pretty cool visual effects. It's not as good as Arcane, the Riot. What are they called? Are they called Riot, the game company? That makes
isn't that where Laurie Golding went, the Warhammer guy?
Maybe. But the show is absolutely amazing visually and story-wise as well, because it's not telling the story of a MOBA video game or anything like that, right? It's just like a really cool steampunky kind of show, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the games.
Well, I have to check if Laurie Golding's involved in that, because that guy's amazing. So
That's
wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Have you heard him?
I haven't, no. But he's dead on the floor, so I was like, that's definitely...
That's Scaff. I thought Scaff, not that Scaff. Oh, is that you jumping or shooting?
Door of the truck is open.
Yeah, I know. I'm there. I'm trying. Got the watch. Alright, here we go. Let's not push it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and yeah, the show's good. And then I downloaded Cyberpunk. It was on sale. Because I obviously timed that with the launch of the show and stuff like that, right?
Totally, right?
And I have to say, it's pretty good.
Capitalists.
I'm about halfway through, I think. Like, you have some different progress bars in the game, and now I'm at a place where it's like, oh, you're reaching a point of no return. Please make sure you finish the side quest.
Wait, what? Did the game say that?
Yeah, the game told me you're at a point of no return.
Then you're basically at the end.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, but the progress bars
like
of
the
different
last mission.
storylines are not, like, completed or anything.
But main mission-wise, that's the last mission. Did you fuck the girl in the floaty tank?
No, I haven't done that yet. So I was about to say, I'm actually about to start that mission where after you've stolen the tanks, and when they get them ready, and they need like a day to get them ready and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Pan Am is getting my floaty tank ready for me.
Oh yes, Pan Am. I really like her. She's cool.
So for anybody wondering how it's going with Cyberpunk and stuff like that, it's still buggy as shit. But it doesn't actually matter too much, because most of the game is actually just like either cutscene or dialogue and stuff like that, right? So you don't actually have a lot of stuff.
I was reflecting on it. I really liked the game, and I actually reviewed it, and I gave it a more positive review than most people, I think.
Yeah.
But that's because I like stories, and I think the story's really good. Like, and if you don't like, if the mechanics are not like your main focus,
yeah,
and basically you treat it as a good movie, right, in video game form with Keanu Reeves in it, and I think it's his best role.
Yeah.
Legitimately, including John Wick. I think he's better in this than in John Wick.
I think he's pretty good, yeah.
It's probably because it's not actually him.
I mean, I like him as an actor, actually, but I think this role is definitely more melancholic, and that's actually something I wanted to talk about. That in a world.
Well, before you do that, just my theory. My theory is that I don't like him that much because he doesn't have that much facial expression.
Yeah.
And my tinfoil hat theory is that they gave him a few facial expressions that he actually doesn't have.
That he doesn't have? They just mo-capped another guy's facial expression onto Keanu Reeves.
Was that you running past here right now?
Yeah. I put on the greatest fucking tan suit in the fucking world, by the way. Yeah. So you can't possibly compare.
There's
still
a guy. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, it's not in here. Okay. Is that you running?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Out here. I'm trying to find this guy. Oh. Where the fuck is that guy? Getting louder.
Yeah, so I also really like how you can do different stuff, right? You can either focus on hacking and murder everybody with like a quick hack, or you can go shotgun, or a silenced pistol, katana stuff. So I think it's pretty cool.
I really think the smart guns are a good idea. Oh, you just shot him. I really like the smart guns.
I really don't like them, but now I have a pistol that talks to me, so I'm like, okay, I got it.
They're a bit like, they feel like VATS in...
Yes, definitely.
In Fallout, so like if you really shit at a shooter, which, as people can tell, I am.
I mean, currently you're failing on the jumping aspect.
Yeah. And if you, or if you play on a controller. Then I think they're probably really good.
You want some ibuprofen for that pain you seem to be suffering over there?
I don't suffer pain. I'm good. I'm just out of breath.
You just ran through fucking NATO wire. I heard you.
Yeah, but that's okay. Is pain?
So,
No.
there you go. Some ibuprofen. Also, this car actually has a med spawn, which can spawn a saliva in the thing. Oh, I got a found and raid saliva. I completely forgot about it. Please take another
nice.
one. And also some ibuprofen on the floor. Please take it off.
Dude,
Sorry.
I need to figure out what ibuprofen is first, okay? My guy's a bit slow. Like, both mentally and actually. and physically. It's just slow. So slow, dude. But so you kind of like, so you embraced the kind of...
I embraced Cyberpunk, and I needed something like that wasn't Tarkov, because I was like, you know, I need something that doesn't have the pressure on like all day, every day. You know? And yeah, that would be Cyberpunk, and I don't regret buying it. I mean, it was like 30 euros, and I think for 30 euros I can easily advise people, like, get it, play the story, experience it. You have so many choices. It's not as cool as...
Oh. Down.
It's not as cool as Skyrim or The Witcher, right? Which it often gets compared to, I think. Or it's not
really
as, like,
it gets
boundary.
compared to that?
I think so, because it's like open worldy kind of stuff, but it turned out more to be of a looter shooter, a very story heavy looter shooter. But I think people were expecting like the next Skyrim, just in the Cyberpunk.
I mean, it is open world, but the world's just not that fleshed out.
Exactly. And there's
Where
some
you
cool
at?
mods that I'm on a rock. I'm up here.
Never mind.
Yeah, so yeah, would recommend. It's a very sad story, and that's kind of like the thing, right? You have this world where you can replace every organ and every limb on your body, but like still you have this very kind of urgent, this feeling of urgency to like do quests and help people, and also that you're in a difficult position yourself, right? You feel very vulnerable. So I think they did that quite well. It's a little bit like with the Expanse universe, because it's so far in the future, but people are still garbage. You know, there's gangs, there's violence and stuff like that. So I really like that about the game.
It's actually not that fun, but yeah. I do like, I love that first story, like that first mission. When you like have to rescue that woman and she's like in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That is so grim.
Yeah.
I love shit like that. That's just like right down my alley.
And then also like this, you're so powerless compared to a lot of other stuff in the game, right? Because the medics in this game, like the EMTs in this game, are heavily armed. So they just basically smack you in the face and take
Trauma team is amazing.
Take the woman off your hands and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that you're like some kind of civilian trying to get somebody help, and you're just like being knocked out because you could be a threat, or you could be in the way. It's like this hyper violent thing, like US police,
like a SWAT team, but they like rescue people. Like they're like medics. They're like SWAT medics.